It has come to my attention that Charlie Puth has released a video. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. This was suggested to me by YouTube itself. So, changes. Official video just came out 10 hours ago, and I'm not even subscribed because I have never reacted to Charlie Puth before. In fact, I haven't heard any of his music in years. So I figure I'm gonna, kind of look around, and he hasn't posted anything like an official song in years, which is like, it's surprising. Is he making a comeback? Did he take a hiatus? If you guys have more information, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think the one song I know from him is See You Again, and that was with Wiz Khalifa, I think it was. Charlie Puth. Let's do some research. Oh, by the way, it sounds, is that how you pronounce it? Puth? Sounds kind of weird. Charles Otto Puth Jr. is an American singer, songwriter, and record producer. His initial exposure came through the viral success of his song covers uploaded to YouTube. Puth signed with the record label 1111 in 2011 after performing on the Ellen DeGeneres show. There's so many. Okay. What was his... Oh, he's 33 years old, from New Jersey. Okay. Songs? We Don't Talk Anymore. That's by him? Man, I didn't remember that one. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. Then what was the, is that the song that I was singing? Charlie Puth. It's been a long... Oh no, it is See You Again. Okay, technically by Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, I'm curious as to what's going on with him and his life. Either way, we're gonna check out this video immediately. Guys, thank you for being here. If you've made it this long, I would urge you guys to subscribe. And I'm serious. Okay, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. What? Let's begin. Volume, captions, sound.
Lately, there's been something in the air. There's been a lot of smaller talk. When we were younger, we would share our fears. Now we're afraid of being lost.
this video kept growing and growing and growing on me as it went along. I think I have good praise for this one. First things first, we hit the like. I subscribed to Charlie. I'm not getting emotional. It's just the whole experience has got me loopy. And I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. The style of this music video is very interesting. The way he's playing around with different materials, I would say, proportions, dimensions. It's like it's youthful. It seems like childish in a way, how maybe like a young child would perceive the world in this magical way that there's no limits, there's no rules, you don't really know like bad from wrong, you're just kind of living in the moment. And that's the feel that I get. Very similar, and please look them up. AJR, one of my favorite musicians that I have encountered here on YouTube. I love their music and their music videos. AJR, they do similar stuff to what I'm seeing here. They just take different elements and they make it a whole adventure, and they do stuff like this. The clay figures. As a child, I used to work a lot with my hands, with clay, and make things like this, little people, environments, animals, stuff like that. So as soon as I saw the clay, I was like, man, this is bringing me back. I'm a child again. And again, the way they composed this video and they did everything, it reminds me of like arts and crafts when you're in school and you have those activities, which, some people loved it, like myself. Others, maybe they didn't like it as much. But either way, you see something like this, and I think it brings you back to that like innocent era of you're just young and you're just working on things, you're seeing materials, colors, you're making projects, and this is what it looks like to me, like a project made with love and care. I don't know what's going on there with is she pregnant? Is that his wife, his girlfriend? But changes are taking place, and that's the energy. Again, I don't know anything about Charlie Puth except what I just read previously. I don't know why he has taken a long time to make a music video if he's been busy with his life. It looks like it, and with what I'm hearing, it's as if he's had this like this evolution in his mindset, in his life. Things are happening, things are moving, and he seems happy. There is joy in this video, in the sound. And by the way, I have to mention how this reminds me of a very specific time period, late 80s, early 90s, in the sound and in the visuals. He looks like he's dressed like Jerry Seinfeld, one of my favorite shows of all time, Seinfeld. I hope you agree, guys. But the music itself, straight out of like late 1980s. I'm trying to think of like what exactly. There are several songs that remind me a lot of this one because of the the drums, and they have that melody in the background that sounds to me like tropical, fresh air. There is like a lot of space around, but at the same time you have a lot of instruments. It's just a whole jungle combination, but it works really well. Like this shot right here, this is something that you would see in a poster of 1980s with the old cassette, the way he's dressed. When was the last time you saw in person, physically, a magnifying glass? Under what circumstances have you used it recently? Let me know. That's something I haven't seen. Like all these symbols, like the long red tie, the cassette, the way there was a part here where he was this clock as well, the alarm clock, very iconic. It's like all the imagery that he's using here is things that we know and that represent different aspects of our lives. A clock, a piano, a bird's nest, an instrument, a potato. What was the other things in clay that he had here? Yeah, I think this is like a stand-up bass. This is an electric guitar. So guys, look, and it also, this bass looks like a combination between Mr. Potato and Mr. Peanut. Either way, the amount of like imagination, but used in this playful and youthful way. I'm very in agreement with what I'm seeing here, and this may be one of my favorite videos of the year, just in terms of the style that they used. Not, you don't see it often. The old computer there with the Apple. This reminds me of this Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. So I just enjoy the fact that they're actually doing this physically. No special effects, no AI, nothing absurd. It's just like old school, and it works. And the colors here are very bright, and it's like a nice sunny day. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy the song as well. I think it's groovy, and I like the message. But the visuals here are what captivated me. Either way, if you guys have more suggestions, comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.